Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today's video we're going to be looking at how to win a 1v3, aka a Klamenov medal if you do successfully win a 1v3. Now this is probably one of the most, wanted things to do in Blitz besides maybe getting a Rzani medal is to probably get a Kalamanov's medal because it's a pretty good achievement because being able to 1v3, at the end of the battle and win is, a pretty big deal, especially, it all depends on the HP. I'm going to be talking about in this battle, because this is a 1v3 that I do win, about how to win a 1v3, in different situations. And there are some situations where, honestly, you just can't win. It's kind of impossible. I've had these before where I've tried my level best, and I just can't do it. I had one, I'll talk about the other day. I was in my Vickers Light. I was basically a one-shot to everyone, and there was a half health standard B, a almost full health JG, and a above half health, probably maybe a 2/3 health 50B. And I was, like a two-shot to the standard B. He fired HE like twice and failed, thankfully, so I was able to take him out. I then took off most of JG's HP and a little bit of F50B's, but then I just was eventually taken out. There's just not much I could do. And those are the type of situations where, honestly, you either have to be super lucky to win it or just play insanely well. And I did my best. I kind of got stuck in a position where I wasn't really able to do much, though, and unfortunately I was taken out. I could have almost won it, though. I mean, it was close. If I had been able to take out the JG, it would have been a different story because there was only one tank I had to worry about. I could do Ring Around the Rosie with him and maybe win if I did get very lucky. So those are the type of situations where you need to be very lucky to win a 1v3 or just play it extremely well. Of course, the best things you can do when you're in a mobile tank to win a 1v3 is just relocate, spot, outspot your enemy to try to, catch them off guard, get a few shots in, and of course, get as many tanks down to one, and then just go circle that last tank, and usually you can win those. Of course, that's if the HP is lower. If it's higher, you're going to have to do pretty similar things, but it's going to just be much harder. So then there's other situations where you got a lot of HP and the enemy tanks either have a lot of HP or not much HP. This battle here, I have a decent amount of HP and the other enemy tanks have not very much HP and then one has a good amount of HP. So you'll see that here at the end. Oops, I just hit my mic, sorry. You'll see that at the end in this battle. Of course, I'll talk about those types later at the end. But what you want to do for when you're, a decent HP and you're just against pretty decent HP is do a similar thing to what I said. It all depends on your tank type as well. If you're in a heavy tank, the best thing you can do is try to use your armor effectively and take the tanks one at a time. You want to set up in a defensive position where when they come at you, you want to try to focus one and take that one out, focus another one, take that one out. You're going to want to try to get, a hold down spot, side scrape, behind a building where, you're in a strategic position, and that's the best way you're going to be able to win a 1v3 in that type of situation. And that's in a heavy tank. And now if you're in a mobile tank, it's usually pretty easy then because you try to clear the fast tanks on the enemy team or and then you go to the heavy tanks and then you go to the TDs because TDs, you just go circle them. They're the easiest in 1v3s to take out because they are very weak whenever they are circled, which when you're in a mobile tank is very easy to do. So that is the way to win 1v3s in those situations. And of course, now we have the last way to win a 1v3 in a situation is when you have a decent amount of HP and the enemy team has decent to low HP. And in those situations, what you want to do is use your HP to your advantage. You'll see me do that here at the end of this battle because I'm going to have a decent amount of HP. And you're going to see right now, we're in a 2v4. My teammate will be taken out and it will become a 1v3. But fortunately, they have two one-shots enemy team. But then there is a, a half-decent HP Foch on the enemy team, unfortunately for me. But since, look at this, look at my HP, almost 2,000 HP. That Foch now does, fortunately, get his HP taken down within a 3-shot, which now leaves me, I need to hit 5 shots, and I will win this game. Now, this Sheridan, I do need a high roll on, but Chieftain Mark 6 has Hesh, and the back of the turret of the Sheridan, you can Hesh. So, I'm going to Hesh him, take out that Sheridan, and that was just a one-shot Progetto in this Foch here. And then, of course, like I said, use your HP to your advantage. I'm here, I've got the HP to win this. All I have to do is clear this Progetto, and I'm going to win. Because me with 2,000 HP versus a Foch with 900 HP, that's kind of an easy win. So I'm going to try to prioritize taking out this producer here. Of course, if I do get an easy shot here on this Foch, I will take it. and then of course that might bait the Progetto. And unfortunately there, I do miss that shot. I really shouldn't have gone for it. But the one nice thing that that does do is he now drops down, and, well, this is what I'm talking about. Use your HP to your advantage. Just don't worry about taking some shells, because now I am in a very easy situation here. All I have to do is track this dude, which is very easy to do. So I'm going to track the Foch here. I'm going to pull back again. We're now both 2 shots to each other, and he only has 1 shell. So all I have to do is get another 2 shells into him, and I will win. So that's how to win a 1v3, guys. I hope this video was, helpful to you. If anyone has any more suggestions on how to win 1v3s to help people, I'll probably, if you make a nice list, a good list though, obviously, I'll probably pin that comment down below. And / if I think of anything else to help win 1v3s or somebody asks, I will also, write a comment about that and say that in the comment section below. But I hope this video was helpful to you guys on how to win 1v3s. It is a hard thing, of course, to do. And if you aren't the best player, honestly, it's going to be really hard for you to do, because you will have to get pretty lucky with the HP of the enemy team. But I guarantee you, if you do practice enough, I think you can probably do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.